Hello, and a very warm welcome back to Smart English Talk. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. It's great to connect with all our listeners again.
Jack, last time we were talking about the excitement of meeting someone for the first time and getting those first few phrases right.
Yes, I've been practicing my "what line of work are you in?" and it's been working a treat.
That's fantastic. Today, though, we're moving on to something a little trickier, but equally important for daily communication: how to apologize and, just as importantly, how to accept an apology graciously.
That's a brilliant topic, Emma. Sometimes when I make a mistake, I just want to say sorry, but I feel like it's not strong enough for a big mistake. And when someone apologizes to me, I worry that my reply sounds too cold.
You hit on the two main challenges, Jack. English apologies come in many different strengths, and accepting an apology requires warmth and clarity. We'll be looking at how to judge the situation and use the perfect phrase for everything from a tiny bump to a major blunder.
But before we dive into the details, if you find our podcast helpful for your English learning, please make sure you subscribe right now and leave us a positive review. It only takes a moment and it helps us hugely. Thank you so much.
Let's start with the difference between excuse me and sorry. Learners sometimes confuse these, but their functions are totally different.
I use "excuse me" when I want to get past someone on the bus or if I want to ask a stranger for directions. Is that correct?
That is exactly right. Excuse me is used to get attention or ask permission before you have done something. For example, excuse me, is this seat taken? Asking permission to sit. Excuse me, could you tell me the time? Getting attention before asking.
And sorry is always used after a mistake.
Precisely. Sorry is used to express regret for an action that has already happened, even if it's a tiny action like accidentally stepping on someone's foot.
That makes sense. It's about the timing. Excuse me before, sorry after.
Now let's talk about that standard word, sorry. You said you sometimes feel it's not strong enough. How do we increase the strength of sorry?
By adding words, I suppose?
Exactly. We use intensifiers. These are words that make the feeling stronger. The most common ones are, I'm so sorry. I'm terribly sorry. This is a lovely British English option. I'm really sorry. I'm incredibly sorry for something serious. For a slightly larger mistake, you must follow up the simple apology with a brief explanation and a statement of responsibility. This shows sincerity.
So if I was late for our meeting, I wouldn't just say, sorry, I'm late. What should I add?
You should add why you are sorry, but keep it brief and include a positive action if possible. Instead of, sorry I'm late, the traffic was bad, try this. I'm so sorry for being late. I completely lost track of time, and I know I should have set an alarm. It won't happen again.
That second version is much more sincere. It shows I made a mistake and I'm taking responsibility.
That's what we call taking ownership of the mistake. It's vital in
serious
English
apologies, the formal ones. You need these in professional settings or when the mistake has had a significant negative impact.
What are the phrases that sound professional and very respectful?
The most important phrase here is to use the verb apologize instead of the adjective sorry. I sincerely apologize for the error and inconvenience. Sincere means honest and genuine. Inconvenience means trouble or difficulty. This is a very common professional word. I owe you an apology. I owe you suggests a debt, meaning you strongly feel you must say sorry. It's a powerful opening line. Please accept my deepest apologies. Deepest makes the apology very serious and heartfelt.
I owe you an apology. That sounds very direct and responsible.
It does. Now, when you make a formal apology, you must also explain what you will do next to fix the mistake. We call this a statement of remediation. Let's do a role play, Jack. You missed an important work deadline. It caused problems for your colleagues. You need to apologize to your manager, Emma.
Formal apology roleplay. Emma, I owe you an apology. I sincerely apologize for missing the deadline yesterday.
I understand the project is now running behind schedule.
Good start. Strong, sincere, acknowledges the impact. Thank you for apologizing, Jack. It has caused some difficulties for the team. What happened?
I take full responsibility for the oversight. The problem was that I underestimated the complexity of the final report. As a statement of remediation, I will work over the weekend to catch up, and I promise it won't happen again. What can I do now to help the team?
Excellent. I take full responsibility is key, and you offered a concrete solution. That was perfect, Jack. The phrases I take full responsibility and I sincerely apologize are the gold standard for formal regret. Making a casual apology, friends in daily life. Now let's flip it to everyday low-stakes mistakes. This is where you might accidentally send a text message to the wrong person or be 5 minutes late to meet a friend.
I know I can just say sorry, but what are the more casual, common British phrases?
We have a few slang or highly informal phrases that native speakers use all the time. My bad. This is very casual and common among younger people. It means it was my fault. I totally messed up. Messed up means made a big mistake or spoiled something. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Whoops is an interjection we use when we make a small, quick mistake. I should have checked first. This shows regret without meaning a strong apology.
I like my bad. It's so quick and casual. Can we use the phrase, I didn't mean to?
Yes, absolutely. I didn't mean to is a great way to soften any apology. It tells the other person that the mistake was unintentional, which is usually reassuring. Let's do a casual role play. You accidentally broke my favorite ceramic mug.
Oh no, Emma, I am so sorry. I totally messed up. I didn't mean to knock your mug off the table. My bad.
Oh dear. It's okay, Jack. Accidents happen. It's not a problem.
I feel awful. I'm going to replace it straight away. Which shop did you get it from?
Offering to fix it immediately is still important, even in casual settings. See how you used a high-level apology, I feel awful, followed by the slang, my bad, and then a concrete action, I'm going to replace it.
Often the
that
trickiest part for
really
learners.
natural.
When someone apologizes, your response should be warm and should reassure them that the issue is settled. You need to sound like you truly accept the apology.
If someone says, I'm so sorry for being late, and I just say, okay, that sounds very cold, doesn't it?
It sounds very cold. Or if you say, it's fine, but your tone suggests it's not fine, that is confusing. Let's look at phrases that genuinely dismiss the issue. Dismissing the mistake, formal and serious. For a more formal or serious mistake, you acknowledge the effort they made to apologize. Thank you for apologizing. That's perfectly all right. I appreciate the apology. Let's just put this behind us. To put it behind us means to forget the past event.
I understand. Don't worry about it. Let's just put this behind us. That sounds very mature and final, like a fresh start.
It is. Dismissing the mistake, casual and everyday. For minor issues, we use very quick, casual phrases. No worries at all. This is extremely common in the UK. Not a problem. Forget about it. It's water under the bridge. This is an idiom, Jack. It means the mistake is in the past and no longer important or relevant.
No worries at all, and it's water under the bridge. I love the idiom. It sounds very native.
It is. Using idioms like that shows a high level of conversational English. Now, Jack, here's a crucial question. What do you do if you accept the apology, but you want to make sure the mistake doesn't happen again?
That's difficult. You don't want to sound like you're lecturing them.
You are absolutely right. You use a gentle, firm phrase. You acknowledge the apology, then state your expectation for the future. For example, I accept your apology, but please make sure you double check that detail next time. We can't afford another mistake.
That is very clear. It's warm, but firm. It manages the relationship while still being direct about the professional expectation.
Absolutely. The key is to manage the situation and the relationship. The apology is not just about the words.
Jack,
it's about
we've covered a
rebuilding
huge
amount today.
from I owe you an apology to it's water under the bridge. Let's quickly recap the two most important categories.
Right. I'll review the best ways to apologize. For serious mistakes, I must use I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. I should also say I take full responsibility, and then offer a solution.
Perfect. And what if you just bumped into someone in the supermarket?
Simple, quick, and sincere. I'm terribly sorry. My bad.
Jelly good. Now, what about accepting an apology? What are the key phrases to sound both warm and final?
I must remember to sound warm. I will use no worries at all for small things. And for more serious things, I appreciate the apology. Let's put this behind us.
Fantastic summary, Jack. You are now equipped with an entire toolbox of phrases for apologizing and accepting apologies gracefully. This is one of the quickest ways to sound more natural and polite in English.
I feel much more confident about navigating those tricky situations now.
That's what we aim for here on Smart English Talk. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed and listened today. If you haven't yet, please subscribe now. It truly helps us create more great content like this.
And now for your task. We want you to practice. Think of a very small, imaginary mistake you made today. Maybe you were 5 minutes late for something, or you forgot a friend's birthday. In the comments below, write a short, casual apology using at least one of the new phrases we learned today, and then write the gracious acceptance of the apology, as if your friend were replying to you.
I can't wait to read your examples.
We'll be checking them all. Thanks again for tuning in. Until next time, keep speaking English naturally. Bye for now.
Bye-bye, everyone.